So in this video, I'm going to make a super bold prediction. This is my prediction. And I think it's nearly guaranteed that this MUQT token is going to $1. It's going to $1. Let me explain. If we look at this simple chart right here, I talked a little bit about this in the last video, but we're going to go in even more detail. What happens when we stake our USDT in the vault over here? It prints MUQT tokens. When we claim these MUQT tokens, this causes the price of muquant to increase. Okay. The more supply that's available, in other words, the more MUQT that's minted, the more price action we're going to see. And this graph explains it perfectly. Once we hit 6 million, which is just a matter of time, right? Whether I print it or you print MUQT tokens, we're going to hit that number. Once we hit that 6 million mark, MUQT will be at a price of $2. Once we hit 8 million, $4, 10 million, $6, 12 million, $8, so on and so forth. So the goal is, obviously, when the price is low at 10 cents, which is what it's at right now, we want to stake as much as we can in the vault and print as many MUQT tokens as possible. So when you check back at this video in the next 2 months, you will inevitably see this price go up. And you might be wondering, well, what if whales sell? That's a great question. Because this is hyper deflationary, when tokens are sold off, 100% of those tokens are burned. Will you see a decrease in price? Yes, but ever so slightly, because once again, the tokens are burned. So this is a very unique mechanism in the way that this works. This doesn't work in a way where whales have a massive advantage because of this burn mechanism. People that get in early obviously always have an advantage. Whales, of course, always have somewhat of an advantage. But adding this mechanism really changes the game theory of this specific project. So my goal is to accumulate as many MUQT tokens at the lowest price possible. So when the price does go up, I benefit that much more. So imagine if I'm earning 45,000 MUQT tokens per month, and I mentioned that number because if we scroll up here, you're going to see that based off of this profit sharing model graph right here, 30,000 USDT that I have staked pays me 45,000 MUQT tokens per month. And of course, if the price stays right around 10 cents, then the reward's going to be right around 45,000. Well, I want this price of this token to stay as low as possible for as long as possible so I can accumulate as many as I can at a lower price. So when it goes up, I can take all those gains and that profit, right? So this is really, really incredible the way that this is working. Now, based off of how much you stake will determine how many rewards you get. So 10 to 4,999 is 7% per month. 10,000 to 30,000 is 12%, 5,000 to 9,999, 10%, and 30,000 above is 15% per month. Now, that's paid in the form of the MUQT token, right? So if we accumulate, for example, this 7% per month, but it goes from 10 cents to like $1, we're going to experience a 70% gain, not 7%, right? Because we're earning in the MUQT token. So don't think that this 7% per month that you're getting is small. It's all based off of the price action of MUQT. But if you understand what I'm saying here, you see the long-term game and the long-term vision. Again, we want to accumulate as many tokens as we can at a lower price. So we want this price to stay as low as it can for as long as it can, right? So hopefully, the next 2 months, for those of us that really believe in this and jump into this, we accumulate at between 10 to 15, maybe 20 cents. And then thereafter, once this really gains public awareness, then it hits 30, 50 cents, even $1. And that's where we experience the big gains. And inevitably that will happen because, once again, the deflationary aspect of as more and more people stake in the vault, more and more MUQT is then printed. And as we claim, that will cause an increase in the price because, again, the more MUQT in circulation, the higher the price. And also the deflationary aspect when people decide to sell. So super, super powerful. There's going to be a video that explains this part in more detail below, along with more information about this project as a whole. Essentially, when you are locking this away, that USDT is used for arbitrage trading. You can see the live trades right here. You can actually click here and go to the transaction hash. See everything here, 100% legit, right? You can see the top trades info. You can also see the total reward right here of what the protocol has earned. And you can even see this MEV bot here, which is brand new. That'll be introduced in the next couple days, and I'll talk about that. So again, guys, check back at this very video in 2 months' time. And my prediction is you're going to be pretty amazed as to what you see. As always, not financial advice. Do not take this as financial advice. I wanted to get this video out for you guys so you can see the opportunity with muquant. And hopefully, right, you thank me later. Always deposit what it is that you can afford to lose. You guys understand that. Do not bet the house. Always bet what it is that you can afford to lose. But I see some predictability in this project being so new. And the thing is, anything that's brand new is anything that's completely brand new is not going to be super appealing at first, obviously. And the thing is, though, is those people that decide to get into these things early and practice delayed gratification, when it does get hot, they're going to benefit instead of seeking out instant gratification like most people do. And when you seek instant gratification, that's usually when you get wrecked. And, those are the amateur investors, as I like to call them. Once you learn how this game works, then, you get into projects early that might seem somewhat slow at first. But again, over time, you remain patient and you start to reap the rewards. So all the links to check this out is below. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.